Tuesdays mean update days, and I'm late. Again, I'm sorry. But anyway, starting with the shop rotation, we got the cardboard Reinhardt bundle alongside a few others that no one cares about. Now, the cardboard Reinhardt bundle is actually one that people were looking forward to. Sure, it costs 2,000 coins, and with a whole PvE thing, probably less people are buying in protest, but I digress. It's now in the shop, and let us, give a little bit of a hats off to the artists. Ignoring Blizzard as a corporation, the artists did an amazing job. It has a ton of details. You can see the little red party cups at the top of the hammer as well as at the bottom, and the plastic main pole. You can see even like the plastic cog at the top. The skin itself got a ton of details. You can see like the little face made on his arm. You can see a ton of little cardboard symbols all over, even warning symbols. The crayon art banner matches perfectly. And we also got a new voice line. That one's not very fitting, but the rest of the shop is a huge L. Furthermore, when equipping the cardboard skin, it kind of cardboard or mutes all the sound effects. You can see that versus this. Massive difference, but it does feel more like a filter. You can see there. All the metal is replaced with, it's obvious, with cardboard effects. Not much to say. Instead of metal clinking, you hear cardboard. It's actually a cool touch. However, I've always protested and will continue to protest that they need to do more with these skins if you want them to stand out and people to spend money. Like, there needs to be more than just those sound effects for us to care. On top of that, we also got challenges to unlock the new Gardener Symmetra skin. It's a decent skin, don't get me wrong, but the challenges are very boring. If you want to go back and pause, basically it's just win games. That's it. It's literally just win games. Huge L. Like, truth be told, we need to have specific challenges. Like, what if it's heal X amount of people, or get 5 kills in a row as one of the challenges, or I don't know, drop a 30 bomb, or anything to make me want to try hard, even in casual, and have fun knowing that there's a difficult challenge to accomplish, and by accomplishing that challenge I work my way towards a free skin. Not just win games or play games. Not even win. You can just play games and that's enough. Wins just count as double. It's brutal. It's brutal. What you're watching in the background also isn't old footage. They actually decided to bring back Battle of the Olympus. However, they did add a twist to it, and I gotta give them a little bit of a W. They did listen to the community. I know, right? Shocker. We complained about the free-for-all, and they decided to add a 4v4 team deathmatch version of this game, and it's a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. If this was included in the original Battle of the Olympus, whatever, I think people would have enjoyed the game mode a ton more, because I played it here and it was just more fun. It was just way more fun. If I had some friends to play it during the weekday, like this was Tuesday, so I couldn't invite anyone, but if I had some friends on, I could invite them to play and we got to have fun. We could have done a 4v4. The other one being FFA, like free-for-all, is just super boring. And what I'm understanding also, not just on my own, but based off of the community, and I think Blizzard's also understanding itself, is that free-for-all isn't that popular. I remember like when just 8-player free-for-all cycles into the arcade, I can barely find a match. I tried once or twice in Overwatch 2 and I couldn't find a match twice on 2 separate days, and one of them was the weekend, and I stopped playing. I don't know if you guys had a similar experience. I used to kind of enjoy, I used to enjoy FFA to practice new heroes, but it's completely kind of dead. And obviously launching Battle of the Olympus originally as FFA just wasn't very smart. I digress. If Blizzard has learned their lesson, which is unlikely, then it's okay. Obviously, I don't sound as excited as I usually do on update days. Well, one, because it was quite a light update, and two, there is still that aftermath of the whole PvE thing, and I don't think anyone's quite over it yet. The game still feels a little bit more hollow. Opening the game just to make content feels a little bit more hollow, since the future isn't looking as bright. I'm always going to have my hopes up because I want to keep making content, but it's not in my hands. Now, the biggest thing here is kind of what's next, because Season 4 is a little bit, I mean, no offense, but getting a Battle of Olympus mode is really random. Like, think about it. Like, it's just so random to re-bring this mode up, especially at this current time. And there's going to be, I think, a small content drought. Don't quote me, but I think there will be. The next 20 days is when the Battle Pass ends, and the doesn't seem to be any leaks or plans. We're supposed to get more PvE news soon. Well, PvE, what's left of PvE, very soon. But that's about it. After that, we only know what happens in Season 5. That's literally it. That's literally it. We're just gonna get season 5 stuff. I think for the next 20 days, which is over 2 weeks, Overwatch will be a little bit of a drought since it's already gotten the mid-season patch. So that's kind of boring. Something about the game feels a little bit empty. And I mean, why wouldn't it? Unless we get a new reward system of some sort, there's not much reason to play. There's only ranked, which a lot of people still believe is busted. Which leads me to ask you guys, do you feel ranked is still busted? We kind of got no news on that for quite some time. Like, is it okay the way it is? Do you guys feel like it's better? Because last I checked, a lot of people aren't enjoying playing ranked, and without ranked, there's nothing to do unless you buy a battle pass to try to make your way up. Like, you kind of create your own reward system by spending money on the game. But I don't know. Something about that, again, it's just a little bit hollow. Also, in case you didn't already know, if you'd like to watch the Path to Pro viewership, there are now rewards. There has been rewards. I don't remember covering it. You can get an Overwatch Path to Pro. First, there's the spring season in campaign 1 and 2. You get a spray. You can also get the Overwatch Contenders Reaper, as well as the Overwatch Contenders Lucio, as well as the Overwatch Contenders Genji, just in case you want to connect your accounts and watch it. The Genji one is the finals exclusive, which is by June 9th. So you only got a limited time to earn them in case you care. I don't care too much, but the skins don't look too shabby for free. Probably only worth it if you already enjoy the pro scene, which, you know, that's pretty niche. But from here, it's going to be a little bit tricky since, I mean, I just saw Flat start like a Subnautica playthrough. I know J3, I think, is in Iceland. So there's kind of a little bit of a long break and a little bit of a drought coming. So most likely I'll get to work on some historic content or something a little bit more unique along those lines. But that's when I take the chance to ask you guys for a little bit of help. Make sure to join the Discord down below. It's in the description. I'm doing some custom games, like the Infinite Abilities has been going pretty well on this channel, and you guys have been enjoying it. Even if, you know, I used to do a lot of versus videos, those aren't being nearly as popular. Some only get like 5,000 views, and that's likely just due to the fact that J3 rebooted it a lot earlier than I did, and he's a little bit more entertaining, let's be honest. Still, I'm hoping to be a little bit more creative in some of the ways to include you guys in the community. A big one I want to do very, very soon is a series of mini games that allow you to earn Overwatch coins. Basically, think of a competition between people that are a lot more fun. Let's say 8 of you all have to try a obstacle course, and whoever beats that obstacle course will get Overwatch coins. That's just one example of it, and that's exactly what I want to go for moving forward, with a lot more hopefully community driven content, because I feel like if I'm not going to try my best to keep the game feeling fresh, then I'm going to be, if I'm only relying on Blizzard to keep the game fresh, I think it's going to get stale, to be honest, like staler than a piece of bread left out for over a month. So anyhow, we'll see how it goes, and worst comes to worst, I'll be seeing you next Tuesday for hopefully a little bit of a bigger update video.